Hey folks, welcome to my kitchen renovation, makeover, new kitchen type vlog. We've been in our flat for about 2 years now and we have done various DIY projects, but this is definitely the biggest. So I wanted to kind of mark it with its own little vlog. I think this is going to be one vlog that I'll do over time as we get things done. But if it gets a little bit long, I'll split it up into a couple. So this is number one, where I just wanted to kind of welcome you to our kitchen as it is now, tell you a little bit about our plans. And the reason that I'm starting today is because today is the day that we're having like a builder over to do the first, or the fitter, builder, plumber, electrician, fitter over to do kind of the first quote. So today is Friday the 7th of September and we've done a little bit already. We've had a kitchen design to come and do initial design from IKEA, which we've then been to IKEA to kind of check things out, and there's some alterations we want to make to the design, but not to like the layout and stuff. We're very happy with that, just kind of individual products. We have also just started to kind of look at tiles and things and finishes. So we're very much at the beginning of this process. I think it actually properly started beginning of August when we actually started to book these appointments in, but it feels like now is when it's actually getting going, so that's why I want to start these vlogs. Anyway, so I'm going to do you a quick show of our kitchen as it is now. As of the beginning of September 2018, tell you a little bit about the issues we're trying to solve, yeah, then I'll be able to hopefully check back in with you later after the fit has been and kind of tell you any updates there. So here is our kitchen. As you can see, we live in a very open plan flat. The whole downstairs is all kind of one big space, apart from the downstairs loo and a cupboard which is over there. So yeah, it's all very open plan, and basically I don't think this is the best use of the space. We have a lot of dead space in this area here, quite a small island unit. We have a breakfast bar here that we never use because it's right next to the dining table. Dining area next on the list of things to sort out, but I don't know why you would sit here rather than here. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. So that's one of the things that we're going to look to get rid of. We're looking to extend the island unit to make use of this dead space. We're looking to move. I love our American style fridge freezer, but I don't feel it's best here because I feel like when you walk into the flat, it's one of the first things you see and it's just massive. So I want to move that to that end. Other issues we have, you can see, we've had a door fall off. The trim's all starting to come off the bottom. The trim's starting to come off the cupboards. I don't think I need to convince you that we definitely need to replace this kitchen. Other issues we're looking to solve. Our sink is minuscule. I don't know whether you can really get the scale of it. Oh, some washing up that's been done. Yeah, the sink is minuscule. I don't think you can really get the scale of it from this, but you cannot, for instance, fit a wok in it at all. It does not work. Or any baking trays, just end up with water everywhere. We have no backsplash at the moment, so the wall gets really, really grubby. We don't have enough outlets, and there are no outlets on the island unit. The extractor just doesn't work properly. The oven is very broken. So yeah, we definitely need to sort this out. So this is the kitchen as it is now. And yeah, I just can't wait to get started. Quick kitchen update. Today is the 17th of September. Over the weekend we spent a lot of time going through comparisons of appliances. We're trying to decide what we want to get from IKEA and what we want to buy independently. Some IKEA appliances get really good reviews, others not so much. I ended up joining which is one of the most adult things I've ever done. So there you go. I've also emailed some questions over to our kitchen designer because there were some things that I was not sure about. So like, there's a sink I really want, but I'm not sure whether we can have it because I can't find that IKEA do the sink mounted unit for that sink with the cupboard doors that we want. I have emailed the worktop people to try and get a sample of our worktop sent over so I can match up to tiles. They have emailed me back this morning to say that yes, they will send that over, so that's in the post. I've also ordered a load of wallpaper samples to wallpaper like this back wall. Yes, I am sat in the living room, but kind of we're open plan, so it goes into the kitchen. So if we're going to wallpaper in the kitchen, I need to do this wall at the same time. Yeah, so just lots of emails, lots of research. Oh, I had some texts from the fitter. So he's still working on our quote after coming to visit. He had some questions. Yeah, that's where we're at. Hello, September the 19th, things are happening. I've had an email back from the kitchen designer to say I can indeed have the sink of dreams. So pleased. So yeah, so if you ever have an IKEA kitchen and there's something, oh my god, I'm just looking, I've got one eyebrow far darker than the other one. If you're ever having an IKEA kitchen and you think like that's something I want but it's not on the website, make sure you speak to the kitchen designer about it, because you know, you never know what you can have. And we've also had through a sample for our work surface, which is beautiful. And then I've just got back from lunch and I've got a box which I think is wallpaper samples. Oh yes, yes it is. It's wallpapers. Oh, so bright. Of course. Would you expect anything less? Right, I can't do this one-handed. Okay, hello. Beautiful and colourful. I just have a horrible feeling that my husband is going to hate all of these. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a little one there. Right, so we have... Oh, look how beautiful that is with the sofa. So we've got the birdies, got some geometric. I think I've accidentally ordered two of the same there. Okay. Hey ho, they're only little. And then some more birdies. I really like this one. Feels lovely. And then some more birdies in a different colourway. I'm feeling these are far too pink for Dan's liking. And then that's just crazy, but rather beautiful. And then we've got Crazy Beautiful in a different colourway. I think well no, they're slightly different, aren't they? I think I prefer the crazier one. And then this, hello birdies again. Oh, I thought this was yellow, but it's like gold. Oh, that is scrummy. So I think it's going to be a case of getting those up on the wall with some blue tack and sort of living with them a bit and sort of seeing kind of what's going to look good with the work surface. And I'm going to go and look at some tiles at the weekend. So it's all happening. Come to have a little look at fridges, both for our main fridge and also for the beer fridge that Dan's trying to build. Who doesn't have a trip to Curry's on Saturday? It's too short. That one's too short. Time to look at some tiles. The first tiles that we looked at I feel like just look too much like the painted wall. They're like brick effect ones, and something a little bit glossier, I think. Let's go see what we can find. Yeah, so today is the 29th of September. Oh my god, this is taking forever, isn't it? We haven't even really started. So I think we've called together all of the money stuff in a spreadsheet. I think we've chosen our tiles. I think we've chosen our wallpaper. I think we've chosen everything. But I had a little bit of a panic last night because this is basically the most money I've ever spent on anything that's not my car or my house, like my actual house. And let's face it, anyone who's bought a house, I've had this discussion with people before, it is so much money, it just doesn't even really feel real. Like, you never see it, do you? Like, so it just gets transferred over from mortgage company to solicitors and stuff like that. So yeah, so I just had a little panic, and I've decided at the age of 34, I need to go and run this past my dad. Me and Dan have just sat and like gone through all the figures time and time again, and I just want to, what is it, there's that thing on Instagram, isn't there, that like even though you're an adult you need to find a better adult, a more adult, an adultier adult to run things past. So just want to go and run everything past my dad. 34. Should be able to do this on my own really, but that's what parents are for, isn't it? I just want to make sure we're not making any ridiculous decisions, because I've not done this before and it's massive. It is massive. There are so many integral bits of the jigsaw puzzle and I'm finding it a little bit intimidating, and I'm quite good at doing projecty stuff. So anyway, we're heading over there and then we might go to IKEA to look at some more stuff. Maybe order the kitchen. It's starting to make me feel a little bit sick. So, just been into IKEA, managed to answer loads of the questions we had, which was great, and most of those have come out with good answers. What was not a good answer was we couldn't order the actual kitchen because they've put what they call a sales stop on our work surface, on the wooden work surface for the island unit, which means that we can't order it. It's not just like, oh, this might take a while, it's that we can't order it. And then it's going to take 4 weeks from whenever we actually do order it, which means even if it comes into stock in the next few weeks, which they think it will do, we won't be able to have it fitted in time. So basically we just can't have that work surface. It's just not going to work out unless we just don't do the kitchen this year, which that's not what I want to do. So we haven't ordered the kitchen. We're heading home and we need to look for, well, first of all I need to let our fitter know that we haven't ordered the kitchen, because we said we probably were, and just try and find an alternate custom solid wooden worktop supplier who can sort it in the timescales that we need. There's just like so many logistical puzzle pieces to try and fit together, and it's getting quite stressful. We are home and now I'm gonna scour the internet for an alternative worktop. That's a rock and roll Saturday night, isn't it? It is the 5th of October and I have spent the week trying to source an alternative worktop, and basically everyone's telling me they can't do them. That the type of worktop we want, which is like end grain oak, so it looks like a butcher's block, would be too unstable in the size that we want it. I've then just had an email from our kitchen designer to say that he's spoken to the folks at IKEA, and the reason that our work surface is like on sale stop at the moment is a quality issue. So I've emailed him back saying, I wonder if it's because actually you can't make a worktop like this in this size. He's having some sort of conference call with IKEA later to try and work out what's going on. Yeah, so I don't really know what's happening with our kitchen at the moment, because I've kind of settled on the fact that we weren't going to have it done. I'd spoken to the fitter, said we've got to just wait, and so therefore I'm guessing it'll be after Christmas now, and he was like, yeah. So I've like given up his time, like I've said, like, no, don't book it. And now it's looking like, I've got the feeling that we just can't have a worktop like that, that it's just impossible, and we're gonna have to pick a different one. And I'm wondering if we pick a different one, it's cutting it really fine now, because IKEA supply their custom worktops within 4 weeks. Can we actually still get a kitchen done this year? Oh, can't bear the stress. It is the 10th of October. Where have we got to since I last spoke to you about the kitchen? So basically had confirmation that, yeah, that IKEA just can't do that worktop. So I then had an emotional breakdown. Which is silly, it's just a kitchen, isn't it? I just really wanted it sorted for Christmas. And also we were looking like even IKEA's other worktops, because we'd already kind of like cancelled the fitter and stuff, just weren't going to be done in time. And then any other custom worktops, we were getting quotes of like it would be 10 weeks to do, so that was not looking good. And then loads of people had recommended Worktops Express to us when I'd kind of put out a bit of a plea for help on Instagram. It's the good side of social media, isn't it? So we went over on Saturday to have a little look. The lady was so helpful, found a worktop that we liked. Hang on, let me just find the little sample for you. So what we decided we liked was this, which is European walnut, and they can do it within 10 days. So I then made a frantic contact with the fitter to sort of say, like, I am so sorry for messing you around, because I know I've cancelled you, but are you still free? Because I think we found an alternative worktop that they can deliver in time for the original date, and he's still free. So we then spoke to IKEA about our kitchen units. You can't just order IKEA kitchen units, you have to make an appointment. to go in and do it, which is a little bit frustrating, but hey, I get it. And the first appointment that they could do, that we could do, is tonight. So fingers crossed, we should be ordering it and we should be having everything, we should confirm everything then. So once we've ordered the units, I can, oh god, I'm out of breath talking about it. Once we confirm the unit, this is so ridiculous, isn't it? It's just a kitchen, like but it is just trying to organise logistics of things. So yeah, so once we confirm that, we can then book the worktops, buy all our appliances, and then we're gonna have to put aside some time to, like, I think we're gonna kind of move upstairs during the time the kitchen's being fitted, because it's a big open plan space, and I think it should be really dusty down here, and we're lucky enough that we've got the office and we've got quite a big bedroom, so I might try and turn the office into a bit of a makeshift kitchen with a toaster and a microwave. Try and keep the fridge going as long as we can, just pull it out because we're having a new fridge, so maybe just move that and keep it going so we can keep some food in it. And then move the TV into our bedroom maybe, and like the little, I've got like a little sofa, so maybe move the little sofa up there as well. I just like, I feel like I'm gonna jinx it if I say it looks like it's happening now, because it's now like the middle of October and we started this process at the beginning of August and it's not been simple. Like, this is the first kitchen that I bought. I did not know it'd be this complicated. I think we've made it more complicated than it could have been, because if we'd just literally had everything from IKEA and just like bum 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 had them fit it, it would have been a lot more simple, I think. But it wouldn't have been any, actually no, that's a lie, it would have been more simple, but it would have been a lot more simple because we still would have had the same worktop issues. So anywho, see if we get it all ordered tonight. It's the 26th of October. I haven't spoken to you for a while. Nothing much has happened because we got the kitchen ordered and then we've just been waiting really, but stuff is now starting to happen again. So I am just about to pick up our tiles for the wall. We've also got a couple of other bits that have arrived back at the flat, so I think when I get back I will take you, well, I'll show you those and also take you like through our plans, because I think they're all firm plans now, so I can tell you what we're planning to do. Okay, it is the 3rd of November. Everything starts today. So everything's going to start arriving. Fingers crossed everything's going to arrive. So we've got the IKEA delivering the kitchen. They've just texted me to say they're close. We've got appliances arriving. Already picked up the tiles, as you've seen. It's getting very real. Fit is starting on Monday. And I said I was going to show you the plans and I didn't, because I got stuck in traffic and then the day just disappeared. And then the week just disappeared. But here are the plans. So already shown you, but here is current kitchen. Looking a bit of a mess, but I can't be bothered to completely tidy it up because we're about to remove everything from it. So got one run of units at the back, cupboard door falling off, bits at the bottom coming off, external bin which I hate, random storage on the side because who needs a breakfast bar that close to their dining table, and also it's too thin to eat at without burning yourself on the hob. Hob and the island extractor. This is basically going to stay in the same place but become massive. Dishwasher that doesn't work, oven that doesn't work, fridge that the doors come open on. I cannot wait. Like people said on Instagram when I posted it before, like, oh, your kitchen looks really nice. Like, it's lovely that it looks nice on the surface, and I agree, it does look fine on the surface, but it is not functional. But anyway, so this is going to transform into, you're going to have to use your imagination a little bit because this is very plain. So this is just the design from IKEA. So we've got a really long island unit to take up all of the dead space, moving the fridge to the other side, open shelving on the back wall, stainless steel fittings, wooden worktop there, marble worktop there, big double sink. My inspiration for a kind of like, this is like the layout, but my inspiration photo is actually this one. Ah, and these are actually the units that we're having, these Grevster units from IKEA. Finishes, here we go. This is the wallpaper we're going to be using. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It's a yellowy gold. It's got pinks and greens and teals, and yeah, love it. And it feels so lovely. I mean, these tiles on the back wall, in a herringbone pattern. These are a Lampas cloud. I got those from Tops Tiles. This is our gorgeous marble effect worktop. We haven't gone for real marble because A, it's really expensive, and B, I've heard it's completely impractical, so we've gone for Statuario Milan. We're having those from Stone and Earth. And then after our worktop debacle, loads of people recommended Worktop Express to us. They've been brilliant. This is going to be our European walnut worktop. Shouldn't look as dark as this because this is quite a dark piece of it. There should be more variation in the colour. You can see on the like unoiled side. So yeah, there are the finishes. So it should look like this fridge up that end, but not this fridge. So there's a fridge this side, up that end. Herringbone tiles on the walls. There'll be wallpaper here. I think I've really shown you this angle. There's going to be wallpaper on this wall here. Tiles and shelves on the back wall, run of units, and then the world's largest island unit, which is going to come all the way to here, level with this partition wall here. So all of this dead space is going to be functional worktop. Oh, I cannot wait to have like this lovely, lovely kitchen, but reasonably stressed about the process that's going to go into it. It's all going to be fine, isn't it? It's all going to be fine. Oh, sweet summer child. Oh, naive, naive Emily. Yes, of course it's going to be fine. Anyway, I'm going to cut this one off now because it seems like a good point to stop. All the prep's happened. You're going to now see the start of actual work on the kitchen in part 2. So I'll see you soon with that.